Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news gold is soaring on US missteps and oil is falling as demand falters while supply is rising fast. Overnight, US data was mixed. August pending home sales came in a little better than expected, up 4% from July, but only up 3.8% from a year ago, which itself was relatively stunted. Less than 20% of American realtors expect the next 3 months to improve. But the Dallas Fed's factory survey reported a sharpish turn lower, a second consecutive monthly contraction in manufacturing activity there, and the steepest decline since June. And the chances of a US federal government shutdown are rising, with compromise no longer in anyone's vocabulary. Trump thinks no one will blame him for his intransigence. And apparently the next US tariff target is movie production, something both Australian and New Zealand creative industries will look at with trepidation. Singapore reported their producer prices and they rose, and in India, industrial production rose 4% in August from a year ago, slowing slightly from the upwardly revised 4.3% growth rate in July, but still less than the expected 5% increase. Still, the result continued a reasonable first half of the year, showing that the initial tariffs by the Americans did not have a significant immediate impact on their industrial activity. But today's big news will be the RBA's upcoming rate review. Analysts expect no change at 3.6%. Financial markets are of the same view, with nothing priced in secondary market wholesale rates. But the RBA will be weighing the impact of relatively strong labour markets, good economic growth, low budget deficits and a strong fiscal impulse, along with rising consumer price inflation, now touching 3% in August. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.14%, down 5 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $3,830 an ounce, up $72 from yesterday and a new all-time high. Silver had yet another big spurt, up to almost $47 an ounce. This latest surge puts the US gold stockpile at Fort Knox and the New York Fed at now worth more than $1 trillion US. And American oil prices are down a sharpish $2 at just over $63 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just over $67.50 a barrel. With global demand wavering and the planned OPEC increase, plus the resumption of Iraqi oil from their Kurdistan region, that has traders talking about a glut. The Kiwi dollar now over 57.8 US cents, up 10 basis points from yesterday. But against the Aussie, we're down 25 basis points at 87.9 Australian cents, and that's its lowest in 3 years. Against the euro, a little change to 49.3 euro cents, and that all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 65.1 and down 10 basis points. You get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.